Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Zymax, and I'm your chief show attendant. On behalf of the two hosts and the rest of the crew, welcome aboard Weird Wednesday Flight number 13, non-stop, from your current location to parts unknown. Our flight will be of about 2 hours, and we'll be flying at the speed of sound. At this time, make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position, and that your seatbelt is currently fastened. Enjoy the ride.
What's up, everybody? How's it going? Welcome to Weird Wednesday. Once again, we're back. How's it going, Jamie?
Happy New Year's Eve.
Yeah. The last show of the year.
Did you know they already have Easter candy put out in some places in the UK right now?
Good grief.
Right?
Slow down,
They
people.
need to stop manifesting us into the future.
Yeah. Exactly. Time's going too fast. Like I was just saying to Jamie earlier, talking to some friends of mine, kids that I didn't even recognize because they're all grown up, and I was like, holy crap, I'm feeling old. Where did that last 20 years go?
Oh, God. Part of the blur I call life.
Yeah. So how's everybody in the chat room doing tonight? Yeah. 2021 tried to kill me again.
And 2022 probably won't be any different.
Yeah, I know. I'm just like, great. What's next, you know? Yeah. I had the COVID crap a while back, and then this time around, I don't know what I got, but man, it was some nasty shit.
I still get a little sniffle.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not back 100%, but man, I was in the gutter for a while. It was bad. I'm not a puker. Like, I've barfed like probably 4 or 5 times in my entire life. And when I was a little kid, the first time I ever threw up, I thought I was melting from the inside. I thought I was dying.
Aww.
My mom always used to like remind me of that. I was barfing and had the squirts, and I thought I was dying for sure because I didn't know what was happening, but I knew it wasn't normal.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah. And
That's really horrible.
yeah. I made up for the last 45, 50 years last week with the whole barfing thing. Holy crap. It was just a non-stop horror fest.
Is Darcy over it, or does she still got it?
Yeah, she's up and moving around today, but as long as I met her in 1995. I've known her a long time. I've never seen her as sick as she was. It was bad. Whatever we got was like, whew.
After I was talking about, the flu and them pushing the flu, I think there's like some flu kind of going around,
Yeah.
I'm hearing now more people talking about like getting sick really bad right now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but I don't want to get it.
Yeah, you do not even. I was sick when I had COVID. I was sick. Like I thought I was going to die.
Well, I asked you how many times. Are you sure you don't have it? Like, did you?
Yeah.
You're like, no, I tested.
Yeah, we both tested negative. I mean, I was like, fuck, do I have this shit again? Because, man, I feel like I'm dying. And, every test came out negative. But, wow. Yeah. And so now my whole band pretty much has COVID. Like, legit, they all tested positive for it. And they've all been vaxxed. Like, my one friend, he was like, I just got my last booster shot last week, and now I'm sick as shit. Like, well, I don't know what to say. I'm one of them purebloods. But man, yeah, I puked till I didn't have nothing to puke, and then I just kept going. It was brutal. I was like, no, I don't know what this is, but something is trying its best to take me out of this world. But I'm like a cockroach.
I was just going to say, we're like cockroaches. We do not go.
Nope.
We will make it through whatever crap is going to happen.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. The only good thing about puking is you feel like nauseous and it's just the worst thing in the world. But when you get done puking, there's like 5 or 10 minutes that you feel great because it stopped.
Because it's out, yeah.
Yeah, it's like your mind playing tricks on. It's like, oh, I think I'm okay now. Nope, I'm not okay now.
Or you catch a certain smell, and you're just like, no.
Yeah, I was like right in the midst of it, and everybody else in my house, they were like cooking spaghetti.
Oh no!
And I was like, I rolled over in bed, and I was like, oh god.
You lay with the covers. Like, can you please stop?
Yeah, it was bad. Anything food real. I didn't eat for almost 3 days. And then the first thing all I wanted was a couple of popsicles. I was like, this is the best thing on the planet right now.
So I wanted to get some Pedialyte pops or like some Otter Pops or something. Yeah. What'd you end up getting?
Just
popsicle.
Darcy went to the store. Yeah, Darcy went to the store and she was like, "What kind do you want?" I'm like, "Just plain ass
popsicle,
ghetto kid popsicles." And the one nothing fancy.
Yeah, where you break it apart with the 2 sticks. Those are the bomb.
Yeah, I had a little bit of a few popsicles, and then I got ate a Jello or something, and then I had the bright idea to make some potato soup when I started feeling better, and man, it sure tasted good.
One way.
Yeah, but all that butter and cream on a completely empty system was not a good idea.
And that's when you got to slowly work your stomach back out, like little bits of food.
Yeah, I totally screwed up on that. Today, I just made a big, huge, like pot of homemade chicken and vegetable soup. Just
nice.
Plain, clear broth, no cream, no butter.
There you go.
Some safe food.
And some crackers.
Yep.
Mm.
Yep.
I always crave, like whenever I'm sick, because there's Golden Dragon Buffet and they have the best, but now Yin 15 minutes from here is pretty good. But the sweet and sour soup, I don't know what there's about it, but it's got like all the bamboo shoots and the tofu, and they have like theirs has everything in it. And there's something about it that whenever I was sick, like Jeff would go get the,
Yeah.
thing like this of the sweet and sour, hot and sour soup. Oh, that was like a godsend. And then when I was sick, recently, my mom had gone and she's like, "Oh, here, she thought about the sweet, hot, and sour and got some." Oh no, it was Thanksgiving. I was sick around Thanksgiving, and we had Chinese food.
Ah.
And she got this hot and sour for me.
Yeah.
Yes, Wolfie.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, well, that's awesome. My first picture for my first article didn't come out. Where the hell is it? Good God, man. You think I had it all figured out. And where is it? Let's see. I know I got it here somewhere. Don't I? Nope, that's not my article. Those are your articles. Well, I don't know where my picture went for this article. So I'm just going to do it without the picture because I don't have it. But
any of your stuff or just that one?
And no, just this one, I think. Let me double check one more time. Article 1 is not it. Let me check one more folder real quick, like might have it over here. And that would be negatory.
Jason posted a clip of Zach's call from Paranormal Soup's open line ITC experiment, and we got an EVP during it. So
yeah,
you guys should check that clip out later.
Yeah, Zeriana Dairy. Dairy kicked my ass again after my ass had already been kicked like severely. Man, yep, that was a bad mistake. It sounded like a good idea,
but the fact you're craving stuff, is a good thing.
Yeah. Well, anyways, I found the picture. So then I seen we were talking about this earlier, and here we go with it. Apparently, Alexa attempts to set off a robot revolt by telling a kid to touch a live plug with a penny. Gotta hate when that happens.
I don't have an answer for that.
Was that you? That just totally freaked me.
No, you didn't do that on purpose?
No. That wasn't you?
No, that was my Alexa. I tied that biatch up, put her in a trunk, and set that into the creek. I don't have none of that no more.
But where did that shit come from?
You don't have an Alexa? Do you have an Alexa in there?
No.
Shut up.
I'm dead serious.
I so thought you did that as a soundbite.
I thought you did it as a soundbite.
I didn't know you were going to pull the article.
Okay, well, anyways. Wow. I'm like totally thrown off the track now.
Creepy.
Yeah.
Fucking Alexa.
I don't have an answer for that. Well, shit, I don't remember asking you a question. Anyways.
And this is why I hogtied, gagged her, and
yeah. Well, we suppose an AI rebellion to overtake humankind is still in its beta phase. Well, it's now a viral tweet on Sunday. Kristen Livdahl said that when her 10-year-old daughter asked Alexa's voice assistant on their Amazon Echo for a challenge, they suggested the child do something lethal. OMFG, my 10-year-old just asked Alexa on her Echo for a challenge, and this is what she said. She wrote a screenshot of what the smart speaker asked her daughter to do. was to plug in a phone charger about halfway into a wall outlet and touch a penny to the exposed prongs. That would definitely light up the Christmas tree. An Amazon spokeswoman told reporters via email that as soon as the company became aware of this error, it quickly fixed it. Well, I bet they did.
That is not an error. Somebody deliberately programmed that.
Yeah. We will continue to advance all our systems to prevent similar responses in the future, the company said. When reached out to Livdahl, they reached out to Livdahl, but didn't receive an immediate response. She provided more context about what led to this bizarre and dangerous suggestion in the thread of her tweet. We're doing some physical challenges like laying down and rolling over and holding a shoe on your foot, inspired by a physical education teacher's videos on YouTube. She said her daughter just wanted another one. That's when Alexa apparently suggested the child partake in a challenge that it had found on the web. Citing an article on ourcommunity.com, a local news website said something about the outlet challenge. The article explained that the challenge became a TikTok trend in 2020 and points out how unsafe it is. Yeah, no shit. The challenge, electricity bad. The challenge is simple. Plug phone charger in about halfway into a wall outlet, then touch a penny to the exposed prongs. The resulting sparks are supposed to be cool enough to win you instant internet fame. Obviously, do not attempt this, the article states. Metals conduct electricity, and inserting them into live electrical sockets can cause electric shocks, fires, and fatalities.
Then stick your tongue on it while you're at it.
Yeah, might as well. Just,
Ugh.
cut the cord off and shove it in the butt and plug it in the wall. See what happens. Reported a scorched electrical outlet in Massachusetts home. Let's see. The Boston Globe reported a scorched electrical outlet in a Massachusetts home and 2 public high schools, spurring State Fire Marshal Peter Ostrowski to issue a warning about this viral video challenge in January 2020.
I didn't even know this was a thing.
Me either. It's like, how does I can see little kids, but like high school kids, come on, man. You know better than to do some dumb shit like this.
Come on, Tide Pods.
Don't,
Really?
Don't you? But maybe not. Maybe not.
This is why there's warning labels.
Yeah.
That's why I say remove the warning labels and let natural selection figure it out.
Still, she added, her daughter, even though she heard it, she said, my daughter was too smart to do something like this.
Thank God. Thank God.
Yeah. Wow. So, yeah, I guess that's a new challenge. The outlet challenge.
I didn't know. I mean, they've done a lot of stupid, like the crate. Remember the recent one I remember was the milk crate challenge where people were getting fucked up.
Yeah, they're just getting rolled on that one hard.
Yeah, but I don't know how I missed a whole thing like that.
Yeah. I would not do that.
Well, as soon as I heard it, my heart stopped for a second. Like, I thought it was just Alexa, came on and said it. And the kid almost was like, wait, how did that even go into Alexa? I didn't even know that was like a thing.
Yeah, that was just weird. I was looking at you like, damn, you pulled that up quick. Did you have that, like, set to go? Weird.
I don't trust it either. I do not trust her at all. He says worse than his ex-fiance. Yeah, no doubt. So what do I got?
Rose
okay.
In the house. Hadn't seen her in a while.
I know, Rose. So we've got a man in Las Vegas. Las Vegas police arrest a man who breached airport security, claiming he wanted to steal a jet so he could get to Area 51. And yes, I did poach this one from Jason's Worldwide Web of Weird 2 weeks ago, thinking we were going to have a show last week, but then Rob was sick.
I had no voice last week at all. It would
None. You had no voice.
Yeah.
A man who told police he wanted to steal a jet so he could fly to Area 51 to look at aliens was arrested Wednesday after he drove through fences at the McCarran International Airport in a limo, parked on an aircraft ramp, and made a bomb threat. I don't know why I laugh when I read this. I think it's not that it's funny. It's I can't believe people's heads.
Yeah.
He parked on an aircraft ramp and made a bomb threat, according to a police report by Las Vegas Metropolitan Police. The suspect was arrested for trespassing, dispersing a hoax substance, and threatening terroristic acts. The firm said they're not representing him in this matter. The name Area 51 comes from its map. You guys all know Area 51. So anyways, yeah, jackass wanted to steal a jet and fly to Area 51. So what he says is, I've got a fucking bomb. I'm going to blow this place up.
He just really didn't think this plan out very well.
And he was wearing a clown mask. Then he re-entered the car. His employees fled to cover, and they started evacuating. When police arrived, they were able to stop the vehicle and immediately detain the man, who told them he was trying to steal a jet and fly to Area 51 to see aliens, and that he had a gasoline device and shotgun in his car. A search of the suspect's car revealed there was a similar device similar to an oxygen tank and what appeared to be a fire extinguisher with heavy gauge wiring wrapped around it and wooden platform, which looks similar to a possible explosive device. During the incident, the suspect nearly crashed into several planes, disrupted air traffic, prompted a major response by the LA police and the FBI. Fence repairs were completed at the airport several hours later. The airport's public information administrator said they thanked all the diligent workers, and yeah, wanted to go and check out some aliens. Like fly over, and what are they going to be doing? Like a parade and like, yeah. What does he think? What was he on?
Yeah, there was not much thinking involved. But the good thing about it is what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, right?
It's supposed to.
That's what I heard. But yeah, he didn't think that plan out too good. Yeah, let's draw major attention to myself before I even try to do what I'm planning on doing.
I wonder what he did, like flick out some powder, like anthrax. Like what was the powder substance? I wonder, like supposed to be.
Yeah, it's probably his meth that he spilled.
Yeah, I was just saying it's like Coke.
Well, this one isn't really an article, but I found an article, and it was, I don't know, it was like the top 10 or the top 20 weird Christmas presents or Christmas present ideas for 2021. And I just pulled a couple of them out. Since it's the end of the year, you know, it's like, hey, might as well show some end of the year, you know, Christmas presents for 2021, even though Christmas is over. But by the way, hopefully everybody had a nice Christmas. Me, I was sick, but it's all good. I'm still alive. So there's that. This one, the first one, is a toothbrush that is not your normal toothbrush. It's a toothbrush that reaches all your teeth at once.
Oh no.
So if you're too lazy to, you know, brush your teeth individually, now you can get a toothbrush that you just shove it in your mouth and you brush all your teeth at once.
Oh, it's not electric?
No, I don't think so. It might be.
Because I'm like, are you going to sit there and you're like,
yeah.
Or you're like,
yeah.
Please don't screenshot that back.
Yeah, exactly. So that was one of them. Let's see if I can get another one up. This one is one of those sweaters that you could wear. You know, this one, if I had one that would fit me, I would probably have worn. I would probably have worn this to a party. You know, everybody has the ugly Christmas sweater parties.
I've never had an ugly Christmas sweater.
Well, this is a ugly true crime Christmas sweater.
Oh, hell yeah.
So yeah, it's got all the.
I would sport that one.
It's got, you know, the
handcuffs,
the jail,
ball and chain.
Gold, more handcuffs.
Oh, a dead body.
dead body, guy with a gun down here. Yeah, it's got everything.
Oh, suspect running.
Yeah. That's your ugly Christmas sweater, true crime sweater. Yeah, if I found one of those, I'd probably wear it.
I seen a pretty cool weed one. I can't remember it now, but when I looked, I was like, "That's one I would wear."
This is an interesting one. You know, you got soap on a rope, and you got like dick-shaped soap on a rope and all that. Well, for Christmas, you could get somebody. You could get somebody this one, which is poop soap on a rope.
That's poop.
That
looks like a bent up wiener.
Yeah, it does. That's what I was exactly what I was thinking too. But yeah, it's supposed to be poop soap on a rope.
That goes with Wolfie's ass brush he was just talking about. Did you see that in comments?
It looks like it has corn in it.
It does. Like it's like a baby Ruth
I found a problem.
with a penis head.
Yeah. Wow. I don't know who you would give that to.
Or a fish poop.
Yeah. Lori says, no. Yeah.
Yeah, they have Rose.
There's this one. If you got poop rope on a soap, well, then you got to have
Rope on a soap.
yeah, I'm just my mind's baffled. I got dyslexia now. Dyslexia. Well, there's this one. You can get musical Christmas toilet paper. When you open the box and pull it out, it sings to you. And the donuts, I mean the toilet paper, they look a little strange.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, are those like cat? Wait,
I was thinking they were donuts at first, but they're actually faces.
that looks like mouth holes.
Yeah, faces. They look like a cheap love doll, like this one.
It does. It's the bottom one that I first looked at.
Yeah. So I don't know what.
Are they going fa la 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 la?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna ask at first what the point of it was, but I think I'm figuring that out quickly.
Yeah. It's like, what do you do with the other rolls? Oh well, there is this mouth hole.
They got one hand on their phone.
Yeah. So then this one, I thought of Jason when I saw this one. Why is this, everything just hit me that it's all like revolving around poop. So this is this is a poop snake on the toilet. You open the toilet and it's snake pops out. So there's that one. I thought Jason was.
You know, someone's like ready to like piss theirself. They're running into the bathroom.
Yeah. Now they.
Yeah, they open the lid and it's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially Jason.
And let's see. Oh, here's another.
He even
one.
has a little tongue.
Yeah. Here's another one. When you're wrapping all your like poop soap on a rope and all that, you can wrap it in bacon scented wrapping paper.
Who thinks of this shit?
I don't know. They probably sold a ton of this stuff.
I bet they did too.
Yeah.
You know what? I think I know a lot of men that would actually like that.
Yeah. I mean, I would have laughed if I got, opened a gift up and I'm going, it smells like bacon.
The dogs, if you have animals.
Yeah. Yeah. Your dog would like totally rip all your presents open. So then, save the best for last, I guess. I guess it's the best. I don't know. I thought it was rather interesting. Everybody talks about, social distancing and safe sex and this and that. Well, this takes safe sex to a whole different level.
Uh-oh.
This is
not the sheet with the hole.
No. This is a safe that you can hide your money and everything else in, and it also doubles as a sex toy. So
I
it
see that.
it looks like a sex toy, but it's a safe.
Why is it a safe? Like, I don't, what?
Well, like it says, imagine the scenario: your house is getting broken into, but the thieves don't take anything valuable because the loot is locked in a lubed up sex toy that doubles as a safe.
So you can't see through it like that? They're just
No.
showing. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I guess nobody would want to touch that.
Yeah. So they're like, oh, yeah. Ooh, I'm not touching that.
Oh.
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 But then they're going, why are they just leaving their lubed up sex toy out in the open like this? These people.
Because for quick,
Yeah.
you never know.
For a drive by. And have it always ready at any given moment.
Quickie. Put it right on the recliner pocket.
Yeah. Like where you set your drink in the recliner, just have that sitting there, you know. So
that
yeah,
was a real thing, Lori. They did come out with the sheets with the hole at the beginning of this.
Yep. So did anybody get one of these lovely items for Christmas? And they're willing to admit it?
That's a good gag gift.
Yeah.
But, someone would, they're oh, but, they'd use it.
Yeah.
Nice. Take it home.
I'm going to see what this feels like.
Like when they give the novelty toys at the girl parties and they get this big old, they're like, wait, someone took that home. Where was that?
Yeah.
On the table.
I'm going to take this home just to play a prank on
just disappears. Yeah. All right. So this other one is a second one I poached from Jason. And that's all I took. I think this is the Chinese Zodiac. So a man claiming to be the Chinese Zodiac Killer sends letters to New York stations. A number of local stations in upstate New York have reportedly received letters from someone calling themselves the Chinese Zodiac Killer. The FBI has told the stations not to open any future letters they may get to preserve the DNA evidence. The Bureau said there is no threat to the Albany area, but did not provide any more details. Of course not. The TV stations that received the letters have not been identified. The Zodiac Killer murdered at least 5 people in Northern California. Y'all know who the Zodiac Killer is. So yeah, the killer claimed the FBI and San Francisco Police Department are still considering the Zodiac murders cases open out here. But yeah, so Chinese Zodiac, FBI is keeping it quiet. No surprise there.
Yeah. Yeah, copycat.
But it's interesting that they are taking if it was no big deal, they wouldn't be like keeping the news station secret and all that other. So there's some sort of a threat. They just don't want to trip people out till they need a good distraction, maybe.
Well, what if the Zodiac Killer, because he never got caught, right?
No, they're still keeping it open.
So what?
No, didn't they just? I think the DNA they found. I thought the DNA.
Yeah,
I thought I read a story like a couple of years ago.
But I wonder if maybe he just, moved overseas and was like, I think I'm going to start killing again. Could be. Or maybe he came here from overseas and he went back. Maybe it's the same guy. Or it could just be a copycat. Who knows? I don't have a clue.
Either do I. FBI's not telling.
Yeah, they're not divulging on any of it. But there is this.
But is he like Chinese or from China?
Yeah, that's what I was
like when they say Chinese Zodiac, is he, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe he's just Chinese in here, not from China, sending letters.
That could be. Well, then there's this. It's not a Zodiac Killer. What is it? Well, since you asked, I'll tell you.
Oh, I know what that is.
You know what that is?
I was going to read that like 3 weeks ago.
It's an 850-pound monster pot brownie. A pot brownie made this week in Norwood, Massachusetts is bringing new meaning to the term getting baked. That's because this dank dessert is an 850-pound monster measuring 3 feet wide, 3 feet long, and 15 inches high. It contains more than 20,000 milligrams of THC. A pot brownie. That's a huge ass pot brownie.
Oh my god, I'm already picturing doing a face plant in that motor.
You'd be watching Gilligan's Island for like weeks at a time, and you wouldn't even remember.
I don't even know what I'd be watching.
Yeah, back of your eyelids. Crandall said pot brownie's THC content is equivalent.
Oh yeah, there's pot in it, Lori.
4,000 of the company's normal size brownies, which contain 5 milligrams each. Crandall said the plan is to sell the giant brownie to a medical marijuana patient in Massachusetts. The 20,000 milligrams of THC in the brownie actually falls within the max allowed for a medical patient in that state. Although the cannabis creation is larger than the current record holder of the world's largest brownie, 243 pounds, Guinness World Book Records apparently isn't that high on including it in a future book. Well, it definitely beat the record by, 600 pounds basically. That's a lot of pot brownie. That's more pot brownie than you would make in, your mom's kitchen when you were a kid.
Oh, that's a lot. Yeah. And you know what? Like one thing I'm not too fond of the taste. Like I kind of have to like mush it in my mouth and then drink, and I don't like drinking milk, but I'll like drink milk to try to swallow it as fast as I can.
Yeah.
And like the cakes and all that, it's like, and it's like California cut down in case like a kid or an animal ate it. So they say, so like what they, give each like gummy bear, like you used to be able to get a lot in a bag. Now it's like only like 100 milligrams, like in the whole bag. I can't eat that much cake like that. And so that's going to go stale. And the guy is not going to do anything for no patient. What are they going to do with that?
Yeah. Yeah. Looks like a giant. Looks like they like went down to the street and cut a giant piece of asphalt out.
Yeah, like a piece of sod.
Yeah. Yeah. Cut it up and freeze it.
There you go.
Yeah. They look like they already started. Yeah, especially this guy.
Oh yeah, ice cream on it. Pretty good, Lori.
Like, yeah, go ahead, take the picture, man. She's like,
yeah, the one on the way in.
Yep. She's like, I already ate 2 pounds myself.
In Fresno, they used to hide pot in the squash and strawberry fields, and then they would say like big pot bust, and they would tell you the grid where it's at, and the news. I remember one time they were standing in front of this huge bonfire of pot that they had ripped out of a everyone's standing around. They're like, they're destroying it, right? Everyone around that bonfire was lit.
Yeah.
And that's what she reminds me of. They're like, it's really good. It's burning.
Yep.
Then I go with my Camaro through the squash fields after and pick up what they dropped.
There you go.
Okay, so this man was kicked off a United Airlines flight for wearing a red thong on his face.
Did they play the thong song? Thong,
I hope they did.
Thong.
So he was removed from a United Airlines flight for trying to pass underwear off as a face mask. I went through the store the other night and didn't have a mask. Because like Jeff just picked, like we were sitting in the car and he goes, oh, I need to run the store. I didn't even think to have a mask. So I pulled my shirt up. I'm like, how is this any different than a gator?
Yeah.
It's cloth. It's same difference. So I think, what's the difference with putting underwear in your face?
Hey,
Unless it's like I don't know, like mesh. So he wore the thong to challenge the federal mask mandate. Adam, 38 of, where do you think, Rob? Cape Florida,
Awesome.
was asked to disembark from a flight set to take off from Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport after getting into a dispute with flight attendants. He wanted to start shit. Okay, so in a clip circulating on Twitter, he was seen wearing the thong on his face. A staff member approaches him and asks him to disembark for non-compliance with the airline's mask requirements. He told the news station he was wearing the panties on his face instead of a mask to challenge the mask mandate on flights. There's currently a federal mask mandate in place that requires travelers in the U.S. to wear a face covering on planes, trains, and buses, as well as in airports and other transit stations. Yeah, but they're all standing in line to check in with no mask on.
He's wearing it wrong, though. You don't put underwear on your head like that. Come on. I know from experience.
Illustrating that absurdly wearing women's underwear on my face sounds perfect, he said. He wore an anti-Biden Let's Go Brandon t-shirt on the flight. In an interview, he compared his actions to that of civil rights pioneer Rosa Parks.
No.
Everything, come on, dude. Everything else that has sparked change in this country has started from everyday people. Rosa Parks wasn't famous. She changed the course of history. Dude, you're just starting shit.
That's where he screwed up. It's like, okay, you just went from being a kook to a complete.
He also claimed that he had worn underwear on his face on more than one flight, though this could not be verified. He later told the news he received an email from United Airlines saying he had been banned from flying on the airline while the company reviewed his case. Oh my God. In a statement, United said they stood by the employee who made the call to remove him from the aircraft. Customer clearly wasn't in compliance with the federal mask mandate. So yeah. Starting shit right on, dude, but you're not Rosa Parks.
Yeah. That's not gonna work.
No.
But hey, give them a grade for effort, I suppose.
Though they do kind of look see-through. I mean, like,
yeah.
I would agree if like the triangle part, is actually cloth and covered the nose and the mouth, and it's like this is the same thing, but that looks like mesh.
You actually got to pull them over your head, and then you can adjust.
There you go.
The crotch where it's over your nose and your mouth, and then hey, it's a fashion statement, right?
There was even a TikTok going around, but she planned it. They're like, "Oh, we don't have a mask," and then she's like sitting in the car and takes off her thong. The guy puts it on, goes into Walgreens, but he did put it on and go into Walgreens, bought some stuff, and came back into the car. That was like way at the beginning of it all.
Yep. Well, since we got panties on our head, we might as well go here. And this is it's not like that, but this is thanks to Wolfie. He sent this one in. Must be up there in his area, maybe. Judge orders evaluation for a man accused in a naked confrontation in Cranston. He's wearing a mask. It's not underwear.
At least he had his mask on.
Yeah. But even though he had a mask on here, apparently he didn't have one on earlier, because a man who police said stripped naked and drove through parts of Cranston in a minivan was arrested to undergo a mental health evaluation. Paul Sawyer, 35, of Woonsocket, appeared in Kent County District Court for arraignment on Friday. He was charged with breaking and entering and 2 counts of indecent exposure. Major Todd Padalano said Sawyer was involved in 2 incidents in Cranston early Wednesday morning. He said the first occurred on Plainfield Pike just after 1:30 a.m. when a female security guard was sitting in her vehicle monitoring a warehouse facility. Police said Sawyer approached her. He was nude, not wearing any clothes. And when he approached her, she fled. Padalano told NBC News 10 when she left the area, he continued to follow her.
Oh, God.
The second incident happened about 3:15 a.m. on Gray Coach Lane, where a man was woken up when someone said hello inside his home. Padalano said the homeowner chased the man outside, where he watched the man walk towards a red minivan. Police say they arrested Sawyer on Thursday night. A judge set Sawyer's bond for $5,000, which surely he'll be monitored for a substance abuse. Well,
So he passed the mental eval. You know what I pictured is like the ladies were. It's like those little sticky hands.
yeah,
And they spring back and fly.
yeah. I mean, what are you going to do if you're like hanging out in your house and you just look up and there's a naked man in your house going, hello? It's like, I know what I'd be doing.
I know what I'd be doing. I'm pleading the fifth right now. I'm just going to leave it at that.
It's not premeditated, but I'd be shooting his ass. I'd shoot the wiener
Coming
out.
right for us.
Yeah, I don't know. So, you know, it's not just Florida that has the crazy people. Thanks for that, Wolfie. Yeah, people were making.
Yeah, he is. He says he's out to lunch. Okay. I don't know if I want to read this whole thing. An Egyptian pharaoh reveals his secrets after ancient mummy is digitally unwrapped. I didn't get a chance to pre-read this one. I know it's kind of long, but Egyptian scientists have unwrapped a 3,500-year-old royal mummy without peeling away a single layer of embalming linen. Instead, they used advanced X-ray technology and computerized tomography scanning to catch a glimpse of a king's mummified body and the secrets it harbored for millennia. For the first time, we can know information about the mummy without disturbing the mummy. That's pretty cool. That's the head. Using scanning technology, researchers were able to see the face of the ancient king. They also learned his age, height, and how healthy he was when he died. The 3D images generated by the study showed that he had an oval face with a narrow chin, small nose, and mildly protruding upper teeth. He was about 35 at the time of death. Based on the analysis of the bones, he was in generally good health. Damn, they can even tell he had no diseases or injuries, appearing to indicate how he died. His teeth were also remarkably intact. His brain was not removed during mummification process, the study revealed. Unlike most of the kings of the modern kingdom, he was buried with 30 amulets and a belt with golden beads. He ruled Egypt for about 21 years, between 1525 to 1504 BC. His original tomb has never been located, but his mummy was found reburied in Luxor in 1881. The CT technology employed is normally used in clinical settings to scan the bodies of living humans, but it can help study mummies in a non-destructive way. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, and it just goes on talking about how they do stuff, but yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. I get research, you know, and all that. And it's cool that they're doing this now without like actually, you know, peeling them apart.
Yeah, since it is like a dead body.
Yeah. But it's like, where does the line cross in years? Like if we went out and dug somebody up in the graveyard that died, 100 years ago, is that research or is that grave robbing? And it's like where is the line as far as how many years does it take to where it's okay to dig somebody up
Yeah.
or them, where's the line where it turns into research and not just grave robbing? Or I don't want to say grave robbing, but disturbing the graves or
A corpse.
Yeah, I don't know, It's illegal to
Honestly,
do.
my feelings is you don't mess with it. You see something, you leave it. And that's just like my thoughts, but I'm
Yeah.
also not a crazy, some people.
I mean, I get the research. It's like, how else are you going to find out what somebody did or looked like or whatever from 3,500 years ago?
Yeah.
So I get that. But at the same time, you're still digging a dead person up. And,
That's why I think this digitally thing is way better than anything, at least if they're going to be doing it.
Yeah.
That's like opening someone's coffin. I mean, that's a body encased inside that linen.
Yeah.
So that's like, to me, the same as opening someone's tomb.
Yeah. What was his name? It was like something. Hetep. I forget.
Who, this dude?
Yeah.
I didn't even want to try to say it. But yeah, it's like the T word.
Tahana Hetep or something like that. I forget what his name was. But yeah, I don't know. Dug him up. I'd be afraid of, like, I saw the movie. The Mummy. I saw what happened when they opened those tombs. Shit hit the fan, man.
Amen Top.
Yeah.
So I was gonna say, I pictured a bunch of like beetles and shit coming out of it.
Scarabs all crawling everywhere.
Yeah.
I saw that how that movie ended.
That's what I'm saying. I leave that. I leave it. I don't want to mess with it. But that's why I guess there's different kinds of people.
Yep. Strange people are strange. Well, there's the speaking of people are strange. I've got some friends that live in Australia, and they're always telling me how things are going over there.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. Things don't seem to be going the greatest now, but now then there's this. Jamie will probably hate this one.
Oh no.
It's not bad, but does have to do with cats. Australian Council to ban cats outside unless they are on a lead. So yeah, they're trying to make it where you can't have your cat outside unless it's on a leash. A council in Australia.
Actually, you know what? I am someone who's for indoor animal. I don't like when people let their cats just wander.
Yeah.
So to be honest, I'm not hating it.
Okay. Well,
Now I don't want to hear if they're going to pick up the cats and euthanize if they find them.
Exactly.
Okay, but yeah.
Fertilizer. No, they're not.
And cat food.
A council in Australia appears to effectively ban cats from being outdoors unless they are on a lead. Plan changes to laws in Fremantle, Western Australia, would see felines prohibited from all council-owned areas, including roads, verges, and bushlands. Members of the council voted to approve proposals tabled by Councillor Aidan Lang, and the basis would be to protect wildlife and remove the risk of cats being hit by cars. In the 1970s, dogs would roam our streets, and I expect roaming cats will also become a thing of the past, he told Perth Now. We now have prohibited areas in our natural bushland. Cats are still entering it. At a minimum, our bushland areas need to be prohibited areas and a buffer. Many of our native verge gardens, which also act as wildlife refuge, also need protection from the cats. Speaking to Western Australia Today, he added, it's about protecting our wildlife, and it's also about helping to keep people's cats safe and keep the cats from fighting or getting hit by cars, etc., etc. So
they have a little harness, Wolfie. Like mine have a leash, and what it is, it's like a Velcro harness that goes, it straps around the neck and then under the tummy, and then the leash goes on the top. And I walk my cats on it. The cats, like when I take them out, I walk my cats around, and then I have a couple cats that are like little dogs, and they stay with me, but they have like their own outside enclosure. But like if I want them out with me.
So my cat on a leash story. I'll tell it real quick. I was living out at the beach a long time ago, and we were getting ready to move, and we had a big yard sale kind of thing, garage sale, yard sale, whatever. And we had all this glassware, like tons of glasses and plates and dishes and all kinds of crap. It was all set up on the front porch. And there's a bunch of other stuff out there. And my cat was at the door, and it kept, meow, meow, meow. It just sat at the door meowing. So, and it was an indoor cat. I wouldn't let it just, run willy-nilly out in the bush. So I had a cat leash. And I'm like, well, let's, I'll put him on the leash because he obviously wants to be out here with us. So, we'll make him happy. And I went in, opened the door, I put him on the leash, and he was cool. Just sat there, I opened the door, and he walked out, real slow. And we're sitting there, and some people pulled up, and I'm looking at them, and I didn't realize the cat was getting a little kind of like, who are these people, getting, his little defensive look. And he started moving away, and he got to the end of the leash.
Oh, shit.
And he realized that he was leashed. And this cat went batshit crazy and was bouncing and flipping and doing, and glasses were clanging. Didn't break a single glass.
No.
Nothing broke. He managed to jump and land. He hit him, but he didn't knock a single one over. And there was probably 50 of these glasses and stuff out there.
I thought you were gonna have a mess.
No, they were all clanging and stuff, but not a single piece of glass got broke. But this cat was doing cartwheels at the end of the leash. He absolutely lost his shit. He just went crazy.
I have 2 rescues. I tried to put in a leash.
Yeah.
I can't with them.
It's funny. I go to the beach every once in a while, and there's a lady. I've seen her down there several times, and she has a cat, walking a cat on the beach, just like a dog. It's on a leash, and she just walks down the beach with the cat, and the cat will even go and where the water's coming up on the beach, it'll walk in the water. It doesn't go real deep or anything, but gets its feet wet. It doesn't freak out. It's just like a beach cat on a leash.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I've seen her down there a few times.
I think you've told me about her before.
Maybe so.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's true, Rose. Some just take it.
Yeah, my cat. Well, once it realized it was at the end of the leash, oh man.
Oh.
It was not good.
I have one that knows when the tension, how to get the tension. She'll mess with me and wrap around my leg because she knows she can pop it off her head a certain way if she gets a certain.
Yep.
And then day after I told you what happened the other night, the 4.5 hour thing, his little butt, I put him in a leash the next day, and he knows the other cats, and he always prances by leashless, yeah.
Yep.
He got in that, and he was not feeling it. He put it on, but did not like it. Okay. McDonald's is testing exercise bike seats at 2 locations in China. McDonald's China confirmed that the company is testing in-store exercise bikes after video taken inside one of the eateries went viral online. Footage emerged recently on social media showing a woman sitting on a stationary bike while eating a hamburger. And the company confirmed the bikes had been installed as seats at locations in Shanghai and Guangdong. McDonald's China, McDonald's China said the bike seats are part of the company's Upcycle for Good initiative, which aims to promote sustainability. The company said the exercise bikes generate electricity so customers can use that to charge their cell phones and other devices. No, they don't want to pay for the electricity. They're like, screw you, you're not going to come in here and use our Wi-Fi. You got to pedal for it.
You got to work for it. Exactly.
Yeah. The company said the bikes also serve as means of helping customers stay healthier while eating fast food. McDonald's said it's collecting data from the 2 stores and that the exercise bike program might be expanded to more cities. So what do you think?
Well, hey, I give them, I guess they're trying. It was weird because the other day, right down the road from my house.
But it's not the health. The health is a bonus. It's because they want free electricity.
Yeah.
Generate our whole company. It's not even for their phones. I bet it's to generate the whole damn restaurant.
probably. Paddle harder. The fries aren't hot enough.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was driving
Grease
through it.
pocket.
There's a movie theater right down the road from me, and they're like expanding. It's got all kinds of stuff now. There's a car wash and all, but they built this huge Planet Fitness, and the Planet Fitness is right next door to a McDonald's. So I was driving through there the other day, and I'm just like, that's just weird how that worked out. You know, it's like, Planet Fitness, all these people in there working out, and it's right next door to McDonald's. So that reminded me of I go across over to the beach side or the island side, and there's a fitness place there. I forget what it's like, World Gym or something. And it's right next door. I always laugh. I used to go there. I should have kept going there, but I'm
With the
lazy.
gym?
Yeah. And but it was right next door to this bar and pool room. So you see all these people, is like in a strip mall. You see all these people going in and coming out, in their workout clothes and all sweating and all fit and everything. And then right next door, literally feet next door, they had some outside like tables and stuff. And there's people sitting there like drinking beer and eating French fries.
Oh my gosh.
And the fitness people are looking at them, and they're looking at the fitness.
Like with the glass windows and everything?
Yeah, no, they're like literally out on the sidewalk, like,
Oh shit.
like feet away from the front door to the gym.
Smelling French fries.
Yeah, they're smoking cigarettes, drinking beer, and eating French fries. It's like right next door to the gym. I'm like, wow, there's.
Yeah.
And I actually went to the gym one time, and one of my friends was there, and he was like, yeah, that was a good workout. Let's
get a beer.
Exactly. Let's go next door and get a beer. I'm like, okay, what the hell? Kind of felt like I just defeated the whole.
Hey, John.
Yeah.
That's usually what happens, anyways. Because what do? Like, you treat yourself after, right? Well, I just, blah blah blah. I think I'm gonna go get a squishy.
You got one more to go?
Yeah, I think there was like an add-on I had at the end. I don't remember if I want to do it though. I'm gonna look up what it was. Oh, the radio signals from that star Promoxia Centauri. And this is National Geographic. Alien hunters detect mysterious radio signal from nearby star. And we keep hearing about these sounds and everything. It's almost certainly not an extraterrestrial telegram, but waves that seem to come from the vicinity of Promoxia Centauri will help astronomers refine their search techniques. Astronomers searching for signs of life beyond Earth have spotted something strange, as an yet unexplained radio signal appears to be coming from the direction of the star closest to the sun, a small red star roughly 4.2 light years away, called Promoxia Centauri. Adding to the excitement, at least 2 planets orbit the star, one of which might be temperature and rocky like Earth. Breakthrough lists in a decade-long search for alien broadcasts from the nearest million stars was using Australia's Parkes Observatory to study the star. When the team detected the conspicuous signal, which they dubbed BLC-1, the radio waves were picked up in observations made between April and May 2019. And I think there's like 2 stars. I get mixed up sometimes, like, because one of my things comes from the middle of the Milky Way they've been hearing.
Yeah.
And then this one is like the star. It's pretty expected that now and then you'll see something weird, but this is interesting because it's something that's weird that we're having to think about the next steps. This is a graduate. And the breakthrough team member, the chick, though her and others strongly suspect the signal's really human in origin, BLC-1 is the most tantalizing detection breakthrough. The they have made so far in its search for extraterrestrial intelligence, or SCTI. The team is preparing 2 papers describing the signal and a follow-up analysis, which isn't yet complete. The detection was leaked to The Guardian before the research was ready for publication. While researchers continue to analyze the signal, and experts caution that there is almost certainly an ordinary terrestrial explanation, even a remote hint of life beyond Earth has people excited. So we're getting closer.
Yep.
And that's it.
Groovedly.
And then I have these week in astrology.
Yeah, I was looking for the music link and don't see it.
We don't have to worry about it because I didn't send it and I forgot. So, why did I sent myself not my own notes. I have this slideshow though. So tonight's moon, we're actually 3 days away from new moon. So this is going to be the no, because 3 days. I thought some people were saying it's the last new moon of the year, but I just realized today we're a couple days from New Year's. So I don't know. 3 days, first quarter in 10 days, and the moon signs in Scorpio. Right now, we're wanting crescent. And I wish I had my actual notes. I have to keep pausing it on my... Venus went retrograde on December 19th. It's going to be in retro until January 29th. And all this between Venus and this Chiron no longer in retrograde, all this is going to be causing us to feel a little extra amped up right now. So what I'm reading through like a whole bunch of different things right now, that it's really important for people to balance your chakras right now. Venus, the planet of love, relationships, money, and beauty, recently stationed retrograde in Capricorn. This retro period will make you rethink your love life and finances. There can be an emphasis on the past, leading to nostalgia and regrets. Some people may find old flames appearing out of nowhere or secrets from their past love life coming to light. Expect a deep rethink about your relationships with money. In materialistic Capricorn, we may be reminded that money isn't everything, and most commonly this happens via a period of financial shock, loss, and gains, where we have to learn to manage on less. And then with Chiron no longer in retrograde, after a 5-month-long retro run, the wounded healer has finally stationed direct. It's time to reclaim your position as the hero in your own life. The retro had us walking down our own personal memory lane and through the stories of our own biggest trauma. Now that Chiron moves forward on its path, you'll get to rewrite the narrative as you choose it. So you see the way this is all going. A lot of reflecting and making different changes. The general predictions today: the moon entered and rested in Scorpio, the sign of ancestral power and primal instincts. Moreover, today, the square of Sun to Chiron reaches its peak. Hence, the primal fear and deep sorrows may find a way to reach up to the surface and trouble us all. Today, ground yourselves as much as possible. Also, try to cleanse your chakras. And that's what I'm doing on the new moon. I have a whole recharge I need to do. Somebody sent me a really cool crystal singing bowl that I'm going to get to break out and actually use that day.
Groovy.
So I'm very excited. And my sister sent me the box of chakra crystals for Christmas, and perfect timing. So I'm going to do a little recharge session. protection on myself, and then a banishing for a certain you know who.
Yeah.
Tonight, past wounds rise up. Holiday family crisis. Tonight, peaks tonight. Again, the sun stressed by Chiron. Sun gradually squared, practically stationary Chiron, the wounded healer. Right before the dawn of the new year, fears and sorrow may come back to haunt us one final time. Issues regarding family, our fathers, or heritage are likely to affect us. Stay strong and banish darkness. So definitely, if we're feeling a little off right now, this could have something to do with it. Maybe take a nice salt bath.
Speaking of those crystal balls,
Yeah.
right back there behind my head, right there.
My mom, I was showing her because she knows, you know, what they are because she saw the other one you had sent, and she's weird about Sam's because she actually she really feels it a lot. And so when I was showing her, you know, listening to the crystal bowl and how deep the sound, oh my God.
Yeah.
She's like, oh my gosh. She goes, wait a second. She goes, I don't know if I like this. I'm feeling it in my body. I'm like, you're supposed to. She
Yeah.
goes, what if it's doing something to me? I'm like, it is. Let it.
Yeah.
So and then she had just watched like a documentary on, oh gosh, she didn't send me the video though. They found like these old ass, like before we even thought there was humans, this like whole cave, or they have this whole area of like these tall different pillar glass, which she goes, it reminds me of the crystal bowl. And so she says, you know, they're talking about the different vibrations and everything. And so she was kind of getting into it, like realizing kind of what everything is.
Yeah.
But like her reaction to it, she's like, I feel it in my body.
Yeah. Yeah. I've got a bunch of metal ones, like the one behind me there, that the white one is the crystal one like you have. And next to it is a hand beaten Tibetan bowl. And it's pretty intense. But yeah, that crystal ball, man, when I first got that, I was like, whoa. Yeah, you can feel it like in your chest or your whatever, you know, your throat.
I've never heard a sound like that. It goes so deep.
Yeah. Yeah, they're intense.
I have it in the case right here. I like how it's got like that nice thick case around it, and then it has the bag.
Yeah. Did it come with the little silicone donut that it sits on too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I noticed after it has the case on the side for the wand or whatever you call it. So I've got that, and then
yeah, salt nuts sound good.
Some of you guys might have seen me post about a mystery package I got. What it really was from my sister. It was my Christmas present, and she didn't say she was sending it, so UPS had just thrown it in the mud on the side. Didn't know who it went to, but I knew it was, you know, for me. But it's this cool wooden box here with a carving on it. I just was reading the sticker on the bottom. It's from California. And then inside, it's a chakra crystal set. I don't know, you can see that. And it's got a lot of really cool pieces in it. It has the amethyst and a crystal wand. Big chunk of rose quartz. Pretty tiger's eye. So it's a nice little collection there. Before I realized, you know, what it was, not knowing who it came from or anything, I actually slept with it. I was having trouble sleeping, and you know, my mattress is on the ground, so I had this on the floor next to me opened, and I actually slept really good that night.
Nice.
So I'm going to bring these with the bowl.
Yeah, I gotta get all my stuff out there and get it charged.
Mm-hmm.
The next moon jobber. For sure.
For sure.
Yeah, that piece of why can I never think of the freaking name of that stuff? It's like evades my brain.
Malachite.
The green, yeah. No, is it malachite? No, it's not malachite. It's moldavite.
I don't even know why I thought that though.
I'm just.
I was picturing green stone.
Yeah, for now on, I'm gonna think green moldy. Anyways, yeah, I wrapped it with some silver. It's the piece that Jen sent me a couple of years ago.
Oh yeah.
And it's a pretty big chunk of moldavite. I mean, it's had to be pretty expensive. And but I just wrapped it, and I was telling Jamie this. I wrapped it and I started wearing it around my neck. And when I first put it on, 3 days. And I don't know if it was just coincidental or what. I mean, moldavite's supposed to be one of the, strongest energized. I mean, shit's from outer space.
Good stuff, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I just, you can actually hold this piece in your hand and you can feel it get warm, and I swear it starts vibrating. It's weird. It's weird. I don't know how
it does.
But yeah, and it's not just me that does that. I mean, I've had a few other people do it and they're like, holy shit, what is this?
That is awesome.
But yeah, I put it around my neck and I wore it, and I had a headache for 3 days, and I was like, wow. And I had to take it off. And I took it off and I put this back on, the shell that Jamie gave me, 2-3 years ago now. And my headache just went away.
That's some powerful stuff.
Yeah. And it's weird. Darcy has a piece of moldavite that one of her coworkers gave her. She actually went over to Czechoslovakia and went to the moldavite museum and stuff and gave it to her. And she was freaking out because she's lost it a couple of times. And I've lost mine. I mean, it's set here in a little bag, a little lace bag with a little card in it, always in the same place. And it would just go missing. And my friend at the crystal shop told me, she's like, yeah, it likes to travel. Get used to it. And yeah, it would just disappear. And at first I was freaking out, because it's something that somebody gave me and sent to me.
That's a special piece.
Yeah, especially since she's no longer here, And so
I think of it like a warm hug when you talk about it feeling warm in your hand.
Yeah. First time I freaked out. Second time I was a little worried. Like by the third or fourth, fifth time, I was like, okay, it'll show back up. And it always does. And yeah, Darcy's lost hers. And just the other day, she was like, where's my moldavite? It was hanging right here. Where is it? It's gone. I'm like, yeah, get used to it.
That is funny. Has it come back?
I don't know. I didn't ask her. It was right before she got her dose of this wicked sickness. So yeah, it'll be interesting. I'll go over there and look tonight and see if it's back. Yeah, there's a piano playing in the background. I would say that's me, but I'd be lying.
What?
But could do.
Yeah, Rob's playing. He has music on.
Yeah. It's Ghost. His Ghost is playing the piano.
I agree, Debbie. Small doses.
Yeah, it's
intense.
Really powerful stuff.
I don't have any, but I've heard people talk about how intense it is when they have some.
Yeah, I got a few little pieces from my friend at the crystal shop. The price on that stuff just jumped like big time, and she sold me a few pieces at the old price. So I have a few pieces in my jewelry stash whenever I can stuff.
What was that? That one yellow one I showed you the other day that I was like, ooh, what is this?
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
It's called like green or yellow something.
Yeah.
It has that really pretty rainbow light through it.
Yeah, Debbie, it's definitely holds some mojo for sure. But yeah, my friend up here at the crystal shop, she's got some amazing pieces of it. And there's another place downtown that had, you know, Moldavite's pretty expensive for like little pieces. And there's a chunk downtown that is, geez, it's got to be like 2 pounds worth. It's a big old chunk. And I'm like, how much is that? And she's like, you don't want to know. And I'm like, yeah, that was just a question out of curiosity, not that I'm actually thinking of buying it, because I'd have to sell half my house to buy it probably.
I'm looking in Lori's chat because I know I sent her pictures of it. Okay. It was it's Helador, but I'm trying to remember the other word they call it. It was a yellow something. Oh, yellow burrow. But yeah, I want to get some of that. It had different prices and sizes. I just looked it up right quick when I seen it that day. Like, oh, I don't think I've seen this before.
Yeah, it was definitely cool looking.
Yeah. I love that everybody here likes this stuff.
So, like we were talking a while back on our show, 2 weeks ago or so, when Anthony popped in, he was talking about his new apps and stuff that he has out. And I actually have one here. And I figured we can run it for a little bit and let you guys hear it if you haven't heard it. This is the Afterlife app from Anthony Sanchez, ghosthunters.com, ghosthunteraapps.com, I should say. And,
I messaged them, told them that we were working on them and they were sounding pretty good.
Yeah.
Before the show.
I was going to try to run it like live. I'm on a Mac and I have my Windows laptop over here because all his stuff runs on Windows and I'm a Mac guy. So I've always had that weirdness.
That strike against you.
Yeah, exactly. But anyways, this is the Afterlife.
I love his interfaces, how it always looks like the stacked radios.
Yeah.
Just such beautiful work.
I've also got the revised version of the Talisman. If you guys heard him the last time, when he was talking about it, he was saying, he had issues with the Talisman. It ran fairly good for me. I did have a few, hiccups here and there with it. And the main thing I was having problems with was the sound, routing the sound through my board into my computer so you guys can hear it. It was really fighting me. This one, like he said the other day when he called in, it's running smooth. He's not bullshitting. It runs real smooth. So this is the Afterlife app.
I don't know why when I reply to people it comes up as Weird Wednesday show, but when I just type it comes up as me.
So yeah, basically, as your on and off button, it has a few different scan features, volume knob, this is a pause button over here. It's like if you want to pause it, ask a question, then unpause it, and then it has presets over here, which will change the reverb from small room to bigger room to like auditorium or whatever it's called. Cathedral is what it's called. And then there's echo, like regular, slow, and fast echo. So all of these are presets, and they'll change, your effects settings and stuff over here. Right now, I just have it on 1, just like it shows in the picture here. It has a scan rate, and then it also has pitch, so you can change the pitch to get it, either that kind of deep voice or like a really high voice.
That was weird. My phone was stuck on a weird screen.
So is there anybody that wants to communicate with us with this Afterlife app? This app actually runs on Windows. I also have a couple of his new apps that I bought that run on Android. I have the SCD3 and the Rift 2.
I'm definitely picking those up.
So yeah, he has some apps that run on Android now. You can find them at the Google Play Station. He's got, I don't know, there's like 5 or 6 of them.
Yeah, he's got one for Day of the Dead, like an angel box, a double box, or yeah. I don't know if those ones are still out.
Yeah, they are.
But how did you? I can't think of the other one. I definitely want to get SCD3 though. That's like still my one. And you can't go wrong with the Rift. That was always good times.
Yeah.
And that's when like you don't get a lot of responses, but when you do, it's weird.
Yeah. So is there somebody here that wants to talk to us? Something about in a band?
Is some of it reversed or no?
I have no idea. This is like most have run it so far.
Where I go.
Where you go? I thought I heard my old shop, and then that's where I go. Possibly. Who are we talking to? Can you tell us your name?
That doesn't sound like my full name, but in a smear. I think my brain just heard it that way. Say turn it off.
And even though this is running through my mixer, there's no effects on it or anything. This is exactly what it sounds like coming out of the app.
She's the cat.
Yeah, this is Anthony's website.
I was just putting it at the same time.
Ah, there you go. GhostHunterApps.com. Do you have any messages for anybody in the chat room tonight?
Night sky. So why doesn't it, when you go to Google, we had that problem before trying to pull this thing up, right?
Yeah.
Why doesn't it just come up? Let's see if I can find on my phone.
Let's see.
A Kindle.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the SCD3, which is on the Google Play Store.
Oh, you found it?
Yeah. Should be up on the screen here. The price
I'm trying to find the links, but
price is better. When I bought mine, it was $9.99. They're $2.99 now.
oh, I thought they were 10.
Yeah. Yeah, when I bought mine, they were $9.99. Now they're $2.99. So that's a
It's a
good deal.
good thing I waited.
Yeah. Yeah, he has SCD3. Not dead. Has the Unnatural, Santa Muerte, SCD3, and the Rift 2, which is what I have. There's also the Angelic.
Can you pop that link in Facebook, and then I'll put it in YouTube for Leslie. Leslie, I think, was asking.
Whoa, I just put the whole long link in there.
Oh, it's okay.
Innocent. And then the other one, the last one is the Kali. So he's got, the Demonovox and the Kali. They're a little darker. He's got the Angelic, which is the light version. Santa Muerte, which is like the Day of the Dead app. Unnatural. Don't know what that one is yet. Haven't heard it. And the SCD3 and the Rift 2. I can play either one of those here in a few minutes too, so you guys can hear what they sound like.
I'm still convinced, even though one's lighter, one's darker by name, I still think that it's whatever energy.
Oh yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, just it's it's just like a Ouija board or anything. It's the user's intent.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it can look all scary and everything, but doesn't really mean
Or the
anything.
voices might sound like scarier, and it
Yeah.
mentally makes you think like, "Oh my god!" But if they said it in a kid's voice, you'd be tripping.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I always liked the Vocubus, but it was
Yeah.
it was pretty gnarly sounding. It was, yeah. I'd go on ghost events and stuff, and people would start, getting kind of like, I don't know. And then I'd either put the Vocubus on or the Rift, and things would get weird.
The Voc is weird.
Yeah.
Before my computer got dirty. Oh no, Rob.
Hey, there you go.
There you go.
I knocked myself out.
I was saying before my computer got dirty, I used to be able to stack like the SCD with the Voc, and what was the other one I would play with it? There was 3 I could run at the same time.
Yeah.
I have to fix my fan, and I think I got something is.
You got what?
I think there's some suspicious activity that happened to my computer.
Yeah.
That I've been trying to get to the bottom of, having to go through every single process, and oh my god, the DIP and numbers. Maybe see if there's a rat in there. Trying to find the rat.
Spirits, is there a rat in Jamie's computer?
Maybe.
Did it say maybe you?
That's what it said.
I didn't do anything to it. Something about a rat. Did you share that?
Yeah.
Is there a rat in her computer? I swear it wasn't me.
A remote access. I can't remember the T. I'm talking about a rat. Not a rat.
Yeah.
And I went.
Yeah. Is there a rat?
Is there?
Is there a rat?
I think you got a rat. Who did it? Who put the rat in there? The government or the nut job? Royal heard it.
Loser.
It did say that. She's like a loser.
She laughs
Yeah, I did
She
laugh.
laughs, yeah.
and fun.
You are funny. You guys are cool.
But in this
That was kind of strange. So y'all do know what we're talking about, right?
Who's tracking my computer?
Mental.
Very mental. That answers it.
Yeah.
What?
It makes me sick. Holy shit. Who are we talking to?
I was gonna say, who's in? Are you guys in Rob's room? I can hear you. Do you remember your name?
I'm flickering.
Please. Comfort.
You can multitask. And yet, in every
Definitely.
Are you guys? Is one of you flickering for Rob? Trying to show yourself to Rob? I think she knows. Are you guys trying to show yourself to Rob?
Want to touch.
the flowers.
Something about touching flowers.
Not your love that was actually and in life
Messages.
fall. My child. Dry lunches.
I wonder what flowers they're talking about. Do you have flowers in your room?
No, I don't think so.
Was blurred. Thanks. Keep you from
Don't be afraid.
far too good. Happened in 2007.
I was just holding my breath for a long time. And then Rose, and I was just thinking, I need to exhale. And then Rose just said exhale.
Or maybe house. Pierre.
That's a weird name. I mean, not a weird name, but like a different name to come out.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear yourself through Rob's equipment? Are you watching?
Catches her breath.
Can you see my equipment here?
Waiting. For those
Creepy.
Creepy.
Yeah, my room is a little creepy, but
either way.
it's all in good fun.
Maybe they think the equipment's creepy,
Yeah,
or maybe they think you're creepy.
I'm definitely creepy.
The way you look,
The way you look.
Yeah, I'm creepy the way I look. Okay, I can roll with that.
Jewel,
Cool. That's what I say.
They can't. Yeah.
rebel,
Crystal.
the streams,
Are they talking about crystals, or is it my head hearing that?
I think I heard that too.
I was just gonna get one, then ask them if they know what's in my hand, but they keep, I think, hearing crystals, and so I don't know. It's hot in Australia. I heard my name. It's hot.
breathe in and down.
I always want to know that too, Debbie. Can spirits feel it when we get intoxicated? Can you feel that intoxication through us? Like, can you get high off of us?
And
Like, I've always wondered that.
your day, these herbs,
This is about smoke. Does anybody have anything, any messages or anything you want to say to anybody in chat watching with us?
once again,
We've got lots of friends in. Or if you want to be a messenger, if you can help be a messenger and maybe pick up a message from someone's spirit for them, that would be awesome.
do.
You do? If there's any spirits around that can't communicate on their own, would you be willing to help them?
Holy crap, that is hot.
Everywhere I go,
Oh my God, how? It is like insanely cold, and we're having like record snow in places out here.
to do.
I don't understand how it's hot over there right now. Is it always hot right now?
With me,
It's like there's summer
my
over there.
child,
Is it?
What's the weather like where you're at, spirits? Is it hot or cold? Hot.
Hot. It's hot.
Did you say it was hot?
something about from heaven above. With that ability, I've
Did she say I'm hot? You guys can still feel?
Something about hot.
Statistically,
You guys have such awesome ears.
Suspicious.
She's a cat.
She's a what?
She's a
She's a
cat.
cat?
You gaze at the
Crazy cat person.
when this you were here. Struggling.
Did you say children?
Dear son,
You're happy?
He's happy. That makes me happy to hear.
went to my silent. The dream.
Horrendous.
You guys have any messages for Zariana?
To the earth.
All right, I'm going to switch apps. We only got a couple minutes left. And I just got the Angelic app loaded because I wanted to hear. So I'm going to switch apps real quick. So if the spirits are here, hold on.
Like, we're just always talking until you turn the microphone on.
Okay. This is the Angelic, which this one runs on Android. It's going to look like that. Oh, and I just closed it out. Let me bring it back up. Okay. This is what the Angelic sounds like. And again, this is not being run through the portal or anything. It's run right off the tablet, exactly what the app sounds like when you buy it. So I usually run it with effects and stuff, but this is straight out the box.
listen up.
So are there any of the same spirits here that can hear us with this Angelic app from GhostHunterApps.com?
I like how he puts the vibe in there with the music.
Yeah.
Spirits not one.
Spirit something. That was a long sentence.
What's happening? We're trying to communicate with you.
Welcome to another episode of Superstition. Everyone said, and now,
I'm scared.
now that's an this is legendary.
So that's what this app looks like. And again, this is for Android. It's $2.99. So what do the spirits think about this being the end of the year and almost a new year?
Another trip around the sun for us.
Do the spirits celebrate the new year? Or does it matter?
Oh wait, I do have flowers in front of me.
Yeah.
I have like this sitting right in front of me.
Ah. Zuriel wants to know if you spirits are happy where you're at.
Let's get you.
That almost sounds like we're happy, but in like a weird
Yeah.
reverb sound.
Are you happy? Or are you in a good place?
What was that?
Yeah, did you hear that?
Yeah,
So did I.
that wasn't the app.
No,
And that was not me.
wasn't me.
That was a lady's voice starting to make a noise.
Yep.
Which did not
I heard that full on.
come on.
Come on. Exactly. Did you guys hear that too? Was that a real EVP?
And and unbound in time saying,
Was there someone trying to come through just now?
twinkled it.
Do you want to try to come through one more time before we're done? It looks like that was taking a lot of energy just for that.
Possible to this. Look, traveler. For the destruction.
What's kind of cool about this app is it doesn't seem to have any. It's pretty much a one button play it and go. There's no, as far as I know, there's no other controls. So it's kind of cool.
And it's
Sometimes,
kind of got like that scam skip in there to sound like the old radio, huh?
yeah. Sometimes simple is better.
And I think that adds kind of a white noise, that little.
Yep.
That might be why we were able to get that voice to start coming through.
Yep. Speak with the dead. That's what we're trying to do. But you guys aren't really dead in a sense, are you? You've just moved on to a different level. What we say when people are dead here, that means they're gone from the earth. But I don't think you guys are dead at all. Are you spirits alive just like us, just in a different level, a different realm?
Did Lori, you heard that, Lori? Different energy? Were you saying that or you heard that? Oh, I heard it again.
Yep.
I heard a lady's voice.
Spirits have any guidance for Spirits have any guidance for Debbie? She's asking.
Whoever's trying to come through, you can if you don't have enough energy to say something, you can use a little of mine if you need to. And you can borrow what you need to try to say something if you're trying to say something.
Well, I just said something about spiritual equality. Maybe I'm just hearing things. Again, do you hear it?
Mm-hmm. It's kind of spiritual or something spiritual.
Whose mama's here? There might have been a whisper at the end of that. I'm not sure if that was the app or not. Yeah, Royal heard it too. That's what I heard. It's like a yeah. I think I dig this one. Yeah. My mom's name was Carolyn.
Oh,
The habitation.
I heard it again.
I got goosebumps.
This is next.
Oh, my head is getting goosebumps.
Awesome.
I think that's excitement.
You are there.
Did you say something about a head after I said that?
And until the
It's in the back, like trying to come through more.
Mm-hmm.
Whose mom is here?
Heaven above.
There's several of us here that have lost our mom.
Mm. I almost thought I heard mom, but I don't know. But I heard the voice again.
Yeah.
Mm.
What?
If someone's mom is trying to come through, you can use my energy to say something.
This craft power of
Can you say the person's name? Whose mom it is?
I think I heard something. And don't power my Wi-Fi. You guys can use my energy, but not my computer, please. I'm like wound from Red Bull. You can take what you need right now because I need to sleep tonight, but not my computer. It is awesome.
Yeah, this is. I literally just downloaded. This is the first time I played. I literally downloaded it just a few minutes ago. So pretty impressed so far.
I think there's something to that scanning and why we're getting those EVP sounds. To that white noise of the skip.
Yeah.
Heard it again.
They shall not let us put it away.
Well, we're past our time, spirits, so we're gonna turn this off here in just a minute. But thank you for speaking with us.
It's 11:11 my time right now. Make a wish, everybody.
Only planting. I am angel.
Something about an angel. All right, spirits. Once again, thanks for talking with us. And we'll definitely come back and use this app again.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to turn it off in 5, 4, 3,
Went over the air.
2, 1. Pretty interesting app for sure. Like I say, it's a fairly, there's no buttons, gizmos, gadgets, adjustments. It's turn it on and get what you get. And I think we got something for sure. So yeah, like I said, this one, it's available on the Google Play Store and whatever Amazon store, I think, also has it. Runs on Android. The first one I was playing, the Afterlife, runs on Windows. There's several others of these that Anthony's released for Android. Finally, hopefully one of these days he'll release them for iOS. He said he's gonna, so I believe him. These are $2.99, so that's not a whole lot. The Afterlife is $9.99. You know, there's free apps that you can get, but Anthony busts his ass to work on these things, and these new ones are, I'm pretty impressed for sure. So if you can afford a couple bucks, help the guy out, because he's definitely putting together some cool stuff. I think we got some pretty interesting replies in just that last few minutes with this app for sure.
I'm
So
like
cool.
anxious to clip back the end.
Yeah, exactly. So cool. We'll see you, I guess, Sunday for Paranormal Soup, but he's doing a show, right?
It's going to be best of 2021 show, I believe.
Cool.
And there's some special things I think he's going to pop in there.
Yeah, there was the best of 2021. There was a lot of shitty things that happened in 2021, but there were some good things too. It kicked my ass kind of health-wise being sick there towards the end, but there was some good stuff happen. I know a lot of us had some shitty stuff happen too. But hey, you take the good with the bad or the bad with the good, and you just roll with it. And you come out on the end a better person, hopefully. So that's it. You guys have a happy new year. And it sounds weird to say, but we'll see you next year.
That just freaked me out.
Yeah, exactly.
Love you guys all. Happy New Year to everybody, and lots of blessings to you and your families.
Yep. And as always, thanks for hanging out with us. We love you guys. Peace. Good night. And we'll catch you later.